Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Josette. Thanks for watching. So let's just get into this video. Today I'm going to be talking about the differences between loose natural hair and locks and the pros and cons that each of them have. This is my personal opinion. I'm sure that you're going to agree with some. If you have anything to add, definitely comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell so that you'll know when I post a video. Let's just get into the video. So before I did my big chop, I had locks for 13 years. So I have experience in both areas of hair. So let's start out with locks. So the pros of locks are that locks are really low maintenance. When I had my locks, I was only retwisting every 6 to 8 weeks, which is very, very infrequent. Most people have to style their hair every single day, if not every couple of days. So not really having to retwist for that amount of time, like 2 months max, was crazy. And I really do miss that aspect of having locks, which is the low maintenance part of it. That goes hand in hand with my next pro, which is simplicity. Locks were just so easy because you would just get up and go. You could braid your hair the night before, take it out and have some really nice waves. You know, you could put in rollers, take it out the next day, wear that for a couple days before your next wash day. But it was just so simple, and you really didn't have to think too much about what you're going to do with your locks because it was just so easy. Growth is a lot easier to achieve because you don't have to deal with breakage, because your hair is just growing and locking continuously. There's no time where you see breakage, maybe a bit at the ends of your locks every now and then, but you really don't experience a lot of breakage. Everything is being saved and creating that length. Now, the cons for locks, I feel like, is the versatility. Not in the sense that that there's nothing to do with your locks, but in the sense that your hairstyle is locks and that cannot be changed. For the most part, if you have locks, at least that were my size, you couldn't really wear wigs because my hair was super thick. I couldn't add on extensions or do anything like that, which was totally fine with me. I didn't really care about that stuff anyway. But just your hairstyle essentially is locks, and there are different things to do within that hairstyle, but your one hairstyle is locks. So, you know, I mean, if you want to look at that as a con, some people will find that as a pro because you really don't have to stress about doing a bunch of different styles in your hair. It's just so easy to just wear your locks the way they are. So the pros of loose natural hair, at least with my length of hair, it is growing pretty fast, but since it's shorter, it's easier to manage in the sense that I don't have to do a bunch of things to it before I go to sleep. I just put on my bonnet and go to sleep. If my hair was longer, I'd probably have to do more to it, like braid it, twist it, do something to retain moisture. But because my hair is shorter, it is easier to manage in the sense that I don't have to do a bunch before I go to sleep. And when I wake up, I usually just wet it, add a little bit of product, and pick it out, and I get my little afro. Another pro is that you can really experiment and try out different styles. I have videos on me trying out wigs. I never thought I would wear a wig, but I was curious to see how it would look on me and all that, so that's on my channel. So I was able to try wigs. When my hair gets longer, I want to try other protective styles like passion twists and maybe faux locks, box braids. Maybe I've heard that they're really heavy, but definitely passion twists and jumbo twists. So I'm going to be able to try that out when my hair is a little bit longer. I feel like this part could be twisted, but the way that my hair was cut, I wanted it shorter at the back. So I'm going to wait till my hair grows out more at the back, and then I'll get it evened out. And then I can really start to try out styles and all that stuff, which I will be sharing on my channel as well. So the cons for natural hair that I've found is that styling your hair, the whole washing process is time consuming compared to locks. You really just, less is more with locks. You really just shampoo, maybe you condition, maybe not. You apply oils to your hair when you get out of the shower, but that was pretty much the extent of my wash day, and then I just let my hair air dry, or I put it in braids and let it air dry that way. But with loose natural hair, it's a whole different process. I have to shampoo my hair. twice. I have to condition, deep condition once I get out of the shower. Oh, I have to deep condition and detangle. Once I get out of the shower, I have to apply my leave-in conditioner. I have to apply a curling cream and detangle again. So it is a longer process on wash day, and I really do have to set time aside. So that's kind of like, I just want to cut my hair again because I'm not gonna lie, it is time consuming. Do I love my natural hair? Yes, I love my natural hair. By the way, I dyed my hair back to black. I figured fall time, it's time to go back to a dark color. That's why my hair is black now. But yeah, it definitely is time consuming. And going on to my next point with that is that it's more expensive. When I had my locks, I just had to buy shampoo, conditioner, and an oil. I could even, I could just get an affordable oil from Amazon, like almond oil or argan oil, something like that. But with my loose natural hair, it requires a lot more attention, and because my hair is my hair is really thick and it dries out easily, so I need to put a lot of moisture in at all times. So it's definitely a lot more expensive because I had to buy a bunch of new products. Right now my goal is just to not buy anything new and just to use what I have, because it really is easy to get caught up in, ooh, look at this, like someone on YouTube tried this out and tried that out and I want to try this. But it's really easy to get caught up in that and just to buy and buy and buy products that you probably won't be able to use up anyway. So I'm just gonna slowly use all my products, use my hair masks, and then move on to trying a new thing or repurchase something that worked really well for my hair. So you really do have to be careful that you don't get caught up and just buy a bunch of natural hair products, because it gets really expensive. Like a hair mask in a jar from like Shea Moisture is about 15 bucks. So you really do have to be careful not to get carried away and just get what you need, and then make sure that you actually use it on your hair so that you're not wasting your money. Another thing I've noticed with loose natural hair is that you have to really style your hair before, if you're going out for an event, if you're just going out to run an errand, it's easy for your hair to look a mess, okay? When I had my locks, I could just throw it back into a ponytail, throw it up into a bun or something like that. With my loose natural hair, I have to just say, okay, put some water on it, add some product, and comb it out. It's really not time consuming to do that, but you do have to take that extra step. You can't just go out of the house most of the time because my hair will look pressed down or matted or just not looking shiny. So add some water, add some curling cream, add some oil, pick it out, pat it down, or leave it out in my afro, and then I was good to go. So I definitely noticed I did have shrinkage with my locks, so these are kind of cons for both, but I also noticed shrinkage with my loose natural hair. To me, it's not really a con, but sometimes you do want to just see your length and how long your hair really is. But to me, that's just the way it is, and it was the same for both. I had shrinkage when I had my locks and also with my loose natural hair. And another thing is, if you're not careful about how you care for your hair, you will not be able to retain length and grow your hair as fast as you want to. Some of it is due to genetics and all of that stuff, but for the most part, it is about what you do to your hair to care for it. Is it moisturized enough? Is it detangled? Do you trim your hair? All of those things contribute to how long your hair is going to grow and how fast. So you definitely, for me, I have to be more aware of how I care for my hair. So I try to keep it moisturized, detangled, and I think I'm going to do another trim. With locks, it's really you just watch your hair grow pretty much, and you do have to care for your hair, of course, as well, but it's a bit less intense and it's a bit more carefree. So yeah, so far I am loving my loose natural hair journey. It's really fun to experiment with my hair, although I do feel the itch to just cut my hair again, partly because I did bleach it and I did color it, so I want it to be super healthy again, but also I just love the simplicity and the ease of having really short hair, because right now, I mean, it's still pretty short, but it's getting long fast, so I don't know if I should just keep it like this or trim it down again to match the back of my hair. We will see, but that is pretty much it for this video. If you have anything else that you think is a pro or a con of having locks or loose natural hair, then definitely comment that below. I'd love to read that. Follow me on Instagram, that will be right here on the screen. So I'm going to try my best to post a video every single Friday. With mom life, it does get busy, but I definitely want to start getting into a schedule, especially since it's fall time and everyone's kind of getting back into the rhythm of things. I do want to have a video up every single Friday, so look out for that and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.